And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. So second down coming up.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Throwing again on second. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is it going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go. There's a dive up the middle. He doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That stop made by Derek Brown.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They'll go play action. This is a heater going deep. His first throw is an interception. And the Panthers are able to bring this back to the 35-yard line. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they put some work done in this one. They did their homework, number one. And number two, Kane, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and first down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long. Finds him over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Johnson now on the return. He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They give it to him again. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. The Panthers have taken the early lead. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this.
Hands up!
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. And goes to the hurry up here.
And the Panthers, 1st down.
Smith goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
To throw, here's Dalton. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Incomplete.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. Here's Dalton. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow their lead just before halftime. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers make it a 10-point ball game. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Johnson with a return here. And the dive ends an uninspiring return. They've got some work ahead of themselves.
At their own 16-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Frankie Luvu. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Carolina touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Johnson now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work they go after the interception. Toward the sideline, and McBride's got it. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. 2nd down now. They need 7.
2nd and 7.
They're throwing it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll air it out on 3rd. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. And they're going for this. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock.
This is the Madden Championship Series on EA Sports as we join you from USAA Stadium. USAA, proud to serve the military community and their families. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Cam Little to kick off.
Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Here's Smith now to return. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Dalton right to the air. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. The co-MVP of Super Bowl 12, Randy White, coming right up the gut, gets in there for a loss of 9. The start less than ideal as they already face a 2nd and long. Dalton. He sets to fire deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. He's going to go up top again. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's the Panthers punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And he's going to let it go deep. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And this defense holds on the Knights' opening drive. And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Kenneth Walker, a 23-yard run. And the Bills put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Panthers nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They begin with a run by Smith. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
to throw here, Dalton. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
He
did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there,
Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game would be ideal.
Second and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Let's go. To throw, it's Allen. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. That is Bruce Smith, one of the best to ever do it. The former Bill gets in to record the sack. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
Gain of 11 yards. It's now 4th down.
They do go for it. Here's Allen. Then Steve Smith hauls it in. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. Here's Dalton. It's caught on the right side of Smith. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
A promising sign there from an offense that hasn't done a whole lot to this point. Nice job to locate the open receiver. And it's good yardage and a first down to open the drive.
So Dalton now. He's got Shockey. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
2nd and 5.
Hands up! Hands up!
Caught on the left side by Gill. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. And again, Andy Dalton to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
It's 4th down.
And this is not going to get there. Not close. Look like complications with the snap. It's no good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Just the 1 touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe making a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Here's Allen. Quick slant here to Smith. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 44-yard line. Allen going to change the look here. Walker down on 1st and 10. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Now Allen. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. To the air, Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try to chip someone at the 2nd level.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. 3rd down from the gun, Dalton. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Vita Vea able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Big 4th down here. It's Dalton. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Allen to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And the Panthers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Dalton. He's got the hook up to Ginn. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Dalton. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense?
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Bills have just about sewn up this football game.
Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he will have a Bills first down, and that should be that. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. That's caught by Johnson. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Walker. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Now a first carry for their fullback. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. Trying the left side with Walker. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
And this is where the mental part of the game comes into play. Defense is out of timeouts. Just hold on to the football. No sense really trying to score. They should be able to run this one out.
To throw is Allen. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
At the 2-yard line.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. Check out.
Allen taking it himself. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
14. Panthers nothing. Cam Little to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. We are about set for kickoff. Greg, talking to the coaches all week. We're so curious to see what's going to play out here at the start of this one.
And ideally, I think each of these teams is thinking, okay, we think this is how the game's going to unfold. This is our plan. This is how we're going to go attack. And if that's the case, great. But very rarely does that happen, Mike. So it's really the team that makes the best adjustments in real time, in between possessions, in between snaps. The team that adjusts the fastest and the most efficiently, they're the ones that come the end of the game. They tend to have the advantage.
Here's Smith to return it, and he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
Dalton to throw it right away. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
7 yards.
We can feel this crowd all the way up here in the press box, Mike. I mean, one play in, one sack later, and this crowd is rocking.
And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 9.
Dalton. And this is caught on the sideline. Could have got the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down. And this one doesn't do a whole lot. It's out of bounds, short of midfield.
At the 45-yard line.
Mustang 19. 19. 7-5.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Moving to his right. Going for it all. That is brought in. And And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Okay, break. Buffalo 18, Cub 19, Cub 19, ready? 870 Timberwolves, go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Las Vegas.
Extra point attempt to come here.
Anderson on for the extra point.
He's got it, and the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead.
Score, Raiders 7, Panthers nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll begin this on the ground with Smith. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Throwing, Dalton. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So after one, 7-0 is our score.
A gain of 12.
And we're back in Vegas after this.
First down.
Panthers football to begin this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. Here's Dalton. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Now Dalton. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Dalton to throw. Quick throw here is complete. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
A ball deep for the end zone. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. So now then, first and goal from the 1. To throw is Dalton. That's in the end zone and intercepted. He works free, right side. Still on the move. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Go! 60 Eagles, 60.
Here's Genty. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Now, from the home of the Raiders since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. So good to have you on board with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here. Greg, you look at the marquee, and it's a lot of offensive stars here. I'm looking at the other side. Defenses better show up here if you want to walk out with a win.
Yeah, I think the burden, of course, lies on the players, particularly the players in the secondaries of both of these teams. They're going to have moments where they've got to win one-on-one, as you said, against some of the top offensive skill players in the league. But I also feel like there's a lot on the shoulders of this defensive coordinator. Can you change up coverages, change up looks, make it difficult pre- and post-snap, not only on these wide receivers and skill players, but also on the guy with the ball in his hand, calling the shots, playing quarterback.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Right to the air to open this one up. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
I'll tell you what, Mike, if you thought this place was rocking before, after that interception, it just took this atmosphere to a whole nother level. And now let's see if this offense can come out, take a deep breath, deal with some of these early emotions, and take advantage and strike for some points.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
So trying to get the running game going. His first carry, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
No gain on the play.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Allen working from the pistol. Thrown left side, the catch is made, and they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now a design run. It's Allen. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Gonna depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
A design run here for Allen. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline. That'll be batted away, incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and When he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now it's Dalton. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down. Punting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. Now, how about this? It's a fake.
So it's obvious during the course of the week of practice, studying the film, they thought there was an advantage they could take with their punt unit coming on the field and picking up a 4th down fake. But the execution just wasn't there. So again, you go back to the drawing board and you say, okay, am I better off having my punter attempt that pass and catch the defense off guard, or just keep my offense on the field?
And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
At the 32-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back in Vegas after this.
Cup 19, Cup 19, Warrior, Buffalo 18, Cowboy 80, Dragon 6, Panther 11, Panther 11, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Allen now on 2nd down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Viking 18.
Now a give on the ground. And he's in! Marshawn Lynch. Touchdown, Vegas.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Makes the score Raiders 7, Panthers nothing.
Seven 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Mike, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll run it to start the drive, and here is Smith. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
Now a run on first down. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll stick with him again. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
Daniel Carlson
on now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Brown now to return it. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
26. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
19 tight. 19 tight. Bravo 80.
The RPO. That one is complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will work his way to the 32. That's enough for a first down. Set to go now on first and 10. The tight end Fant in motion. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
On the double. 79 Broncos. Cup 19. Cup Pep Cougar 19. Warriors 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
From the gun, it's Allen. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
A gain of 6 brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
70 Lions.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Ready up. 19 Lions. Buffalo 8. Set. 7. Hawk. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. He'll go left side here and complete this one. 14 on the pickup. First down, Vegas.
1st and 10 at the
There's a reason
48-yard
certain
line.
guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Allen to throw again. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
It's now 3rd
They
down
got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready? Warriors. 7, 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Now Allen facing 3rd and long. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Here comes Smith on the return. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Back to throw here to begin the drop. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. The former first overall pick in 2022, Trayvon Walker. He gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense...
And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is down the field and caught. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders. They put together a complete football game as they finish this one in shutout fashion. That'll do it for us. For my partner, Greg Olson, our entire team, Mike Tirico, this has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out on X at EA Sports_Mutt. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders, winners here. We'll see if there are other winners outside. So long from Vegas.